2018 Subaru Crosstrek smooths over the edges that we didn't care for with the last form. It's smooth, calm, and fit, every single good thing since it won't be hurried. The 2018 Subaru Crosstrek is the second era of the little 4x4 junkie. It's a little, wagon-esque hybrid with great capacity. It hit a sweet spot for some customers because of its adaptability and flexibility. It has a wash-and-waver mentality that resounds with numerous outdoorsy sorts. This age enhances some of that original's inadequacies by smoothing over the edges and conveying a slicker introduction without changing the recipe. That is great or terrible for customers, contingent upon how they saw the main Crosstrek. However, the 2018 model won't be a radical flight for some. It wins a 7.2 out of 10 generally speaking. Uplifting news: the 2018 Subaru Crosstrek is currently a more agreeable place to be for drawn-out stretches of time. A similar seating for 5 and bring forth open to swallow more payload, improved by a somewhat more extensive opening and more inside volume with the second line collapsed. Better news: Subaru has enhanced the inside of the Crosstrek with more familiar luxuries, good judgment upgrades, and sound-stifling material that impels the little hybrid into the standard rivalry. In spite of the fact that its inside now is about normal for the class, the Crosstrek travels at throughway speeds around 80 dB by our casual estimations, about keeping pace with the Mazda CX-5, which touted its enhanced ride comfort for this age too. Awful news: the Crosstrek is controlled by the same 2.0-liter level 4 that makes generally an indistinguishable power from the last time around. With just 152 torque on tap, the 3,100-pound Crosstrek comes up short on thoughts rapidly and requires progress ahead of time to pull off expressway passes. Our casual timekeepers ticked off 15 seconds to quicken from 60 miles per hour to 80 miles per hour, an average parkway passing move, while driving the auto at high height. To the automaker's credit, everything else has been accelerated, from guiding proportion to throttle tip-in and cornering capacity, to adjust. Similarly, that the original was an unexpected achievement, this new 2018 Subaru Crosstrek ought to be a shock for first-time proprietors. For simply finished $23,000 in an agreeable design, purchasers will locate a competent hybrid that ought to go anyplace, with anybody, effortlessly. That'll be a stun.